So let's do an ideogram warm-up together. Okay, so I've got the random target coordinates up in the corner, and typically you wouldn't want to have these on the same page. You would want to put them as a picture, take a picture on your phone, put them up there. I mean, typically you wouldn't be doing a remote viewing session standing up like I'm doing right now, but this is just for educational purposes, so I'm not really going through the actual remote viewing thing. I'm actually just going through the methodologies, which you will do as well, and then you'd be able to get some good data from this stuff. So the way you want to have it come out: 5, 6, 9, 7, 1, 4, 2, 8. You see right there? What ideogram does that look like to you? The IL right here, that's your best guess. You're giving your best guess of what that ideogram is. So let's write down subject. Boom. You're doing a great job, guys. All right. So A, that's describing the movement of the pen. So curving upwards, curving over, curving under. That is describing the movement of the pen, because we went curving upwards, curving over, and then curving under. That's it. So then we're going to probe into here. Probing is the lifeblood of all remote viewing. What we're going to do here is you're going to probe in, and you're going to feel an immediate response back, immediate kickback. Just be open to it. Don't try to dig for it. Don't feel like you got to be an archaeologist going. Just probe in with the intention of having something come back to you. And we're going to set the parameters right now. I'm going to write them down over here. So you want to have either hard, you want to say this to yourself before you probe. Say hard, soft, semi-hard, semi-soft, wet, or mushy. All right? Hard, soft, semi-hard, semi-soft, wet, or mushy. You okay? All right. So I'm going to probe into the subject ideogram. I'm going to say it to myself. Hard, soft, semi-hard, semi-soft, wet, or mushy. I probe in, I touch it. You see, I'm touching the subject ideogram. You see me with my pen? I touch. That is the probe. The second that I make contact, that is me probing, moving my awareness through the pen, into the ideogram, into the target, going to the subject or whatever, just going wherever I end up in the target, I don't know. Then I probe in, and I'm saying to myself, what is it? Hard, soft, semi-soft, wet, or mushy? I probe in, and the first feeling I get back of which one of those accurately describes it, soft, okay. I'm going to write down soft. Now, just try to follow along with me right now. I have this whole procedure memorized because I've done it so many times. So don't feel like you're right now like, I'm going to get this right. I'm not going to reveal some target at the end. Right now, we're just going through the methodologies. And if you can know the methodologies, then you can practice this on your own, and then you can do this with a target. And I'll tell you how to get that whole experiment set up at the end of this methodology lesson type of thing. So, next one we're going to do is, in this blank space that we have here, the next one that we're going to do is natural, man-made, artificial, movement, energetics. Great. So we're going to do another probe. Probe in, and that first feeling that you get back, the first initial feeling. Are you beginning to see why it matters that you're in a calm and tranquil state? Because if you're not imagining all these other things coming in, you're not imagining what you think it's going to be, then your conscious mind isn't doing stuff. Because you imagining something is your conscious mind putting stuff out there. You have to be a receptive radio signal right now. You have to be able to receive the information. So you're going in there, you're pursuing the target, you go in, you probe, you say to yourself, natural, man-made, artificial, movement, or energetics. Probe in. Touch it, touch it. If this is a subject, you're going through here. If I'm the subject, you're going in and try to grab its face. just go in, just do this. It sounds weird, but probe in, use your awareness, probe in and just feel the face. Try to feel the subject's face. Try to feel it. Try to feel what you're touching. If it feels natural, feels like soft and natural, okay, great. Write down natural. Boom. You're touching a subject's face. You're touching a subject's something, and it feels soft and it feels natural. Now, sometimes you're going to get perceptions that don't really add up. You're going to get a subject and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to probe, I'm going to touch the face. Is it soft? You're expecting soft or something like that. Don't expect anything. You'll figure out very quickly as you're doing better and better sessions, it's good not to expect anything. Some subjects don't have, like imagine if the subject has a motorcycle helmet. You're going to touch the face and you're going to feel hardness. You're going to feel like, I don't know, man-made, hard. It's going to feel weird. So you're not going to immediately know, oh, he's wearing a motorcycle helmet. If you did feel it and you wanted to say that, you're going to make a deduction. Off on the side, you're going to say, if you felt like this was hard, and you imagine to yourself, like this guy's got a motorcycle helmet on. That's the conscious mind filling in the gaps of an odd perception. You have to realize that. Your conscious mind will readily fill in the gaps of perceptions. So, big capital D minus, and then, or a hyphen, and then you would say helmet, or motorcycle helmet. That's high level data. We don't say helmet, we say headgear. And we wouldn't say it at this point. This point is is warm-ups. You're doing a warm-up, so really there would be no reason to even put a deduction at this point. But we're going through the methodologies. I want to make sure that I talk about all this stuff when you're doing the probing. All right, so if you got hard and you got man-made, then you might still think it's a subject. But what if you try doing you try doing something and you felt like it was hard, and then you felt like it was energetics? That doesn't really make sense. A subject feels hard, and energetics? It's all this conflicting data. Doesn't really paint a nice picture. So for the B, your B is your best guess. That's what the B stands for, best guess. I don't know if it's really what the B stands for, but in my world, that's what it stands for, best guess. So I'm going to put down no B. However, let's remember, if it was soft and natural, fleshy body, soft, it feels natural, then let's just say your best guess is that, yeah, it feels like a subject. If it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. You know, see if it seems like a subject, feels like a subject, just put down subject. It's your best guess. Now, as you'll see on this page, we've got 3 sections to do this 3 times. And then on the next page, page 3, you do it 3 more times. Bada bing, bada boom, bada ba. Take some time, pause the video, do this for yourself. 3 times, then another 3 times. Doesn't matter if you're actually saying, like, am I really perceiving anything? Just try to get the flow of the hand, the methodologies. Try to build up the muscle memory of doing this and try to let all of the process sink into yourself. You're doing a great job, just getting this far. You're doing a wonderful job. I believe in you. You should believe in you too.